The athletes you are about to see on Phenomenal Elite Wrestling are highly trained professionals who have spent years mastering their craft. Every maneuver, stunt, and performance is executed under strict supervision and with safety precautions in place. We urge all viewers, especially younger audiences, to never attempt to replicate or perform any of the moves seen on this program at home, school, or anywhere else. Stay safe, enjoy the show, and remember, leave the wrestling to the pros.
The following match is a Lumberjack Match, scheduled for, and it is for the P.E.W Internet Championship.
Not a lot of love for commentary in here this evening, but I think more importantly, not a lot of love for Fordy. There is plenty of ill will between himself and Joey Scott, a rivalry that has now been going on for months. If you remember that street fight back at the end of November at This Is It, where Fordy was able to controversially get the win over Scott. Well, maybe it all comes to an end tonight. Lumberjacks surrounding the ring, but John, we don't know the identity of those Lumberjacks. We don't know who's going to be at ringside.
We don't, but one thing I do know is I like his confidence, I like his arrogance, I like that he's got some grit to him and he knows it. And that's why he's the champ. Great music too, but that's why he's the champ.
Still very early in his career is Fordy, and to have already earned championship gold at this point is quite the achievement. I think he is maybe a man who's in danger of believing his own hype this early on. And I guess in answer to that, he would say, well, holding the Internet Championship, so the hype is real.
He's got his chin up, he's got his shoulders back, he's confident, he's gritty, he came in determined, I like it.
His opponent, though, much more experienced and with a point to prove against a man who has wronged him multiple times here in PEW. This is going to be a deeply personal showdown between these two. Joey Scott making his way to the ring.
Has to be said, the people here love him.
He's proven himself, I think. There's been an up and down relationship between Joey Scott and the PEW fans, but in recent times at least, Joey Scott and the PEW faithful have made amends. Fordy has retreated all the way to the back of the building near our commentary table here. He doesn't want any piece at the moment of Scott, but I'll tell you what, with those Lumberjacks surrounding the ring in a moment or two, not going to be able to escape anywhere. The idea of a Lumberjack match. Hold on. Let's hear from Scott.
It's either you're cheating or you're running away like the coward that you are. And that's why tonight, yes, you listen very carefully, mate. That's why tonight, you and me are in a lumberjack match. But we don't need any old lumberjack here tonight. You see, you're not the only, I'm not the only person what's annoyed by your attitude around here, Fordy. Everyone's annoyed. The people you train with. Your family. Yeah. They're sick and tired of your attitude. So, Mr. Referee, as much as I respect that you're here to do a job tonight, I'm going to actually excuse you from this match. Because not only is this a lumberjack match, it's also a special guest referee match. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's introduce the Lumberjacks here tonight. My family and Fordy's family, and your special guest referee. It's Fordy's dad!
What? Fordy's own family disgusted at the way he's been behaving, and Fordy's dad is going to be the referee.
I love it. I love it. This is incredible.
I think Fordy loves it.
I mean, if I was him, I wouldn't, but this sounds like a great time.
Joey Scott's family as well, around in the ring, but both these families on the side of Joey Scott. This is just about the wildest type of lumberjack match I think I've ever seen.
The disrespect of his own father in the ring, not even acknowledging him.
Bell rings, and this highly unique match underway. Scott sending Fordy into the turnbuckle. Fordy, I think, is a little bit discombobulated here by what has happened. His own family being lumberjacks against him as Scott is raining down those strikes.
To be fair,
On the leg, standing moonsault, picture perfect from Scott.
if I was 40 and randomly my dad, who I don't really see eye to eye with, is my referee, I would also be a bit lost and a bit confused with what's happening. And you can see that right now.
Fordy is against the ropes. This is sent to the outside, and this is where the Lumberjacks have their own way here. The families of Joey Scott and Fordy threatening him, and he's sent to the outside again. Scott over the top to the outside. Even Fordy's mum is applauding Fordy being beaten up. Throwing him back in. This is bizarre in the best possible way.
I don't know what to make of it, but I'm having a great. This is incredible.
Joey Scott up top.
Oh, decision making there.
Fordy, though, I still think has a mountain to climb given who's surrounding the ring.
100%, but if they keep it in the ring, it's not a factor.
Fordy looking for the superplex. Gets it. The height on that. Fordy, 2 meters tall. Lifting Joey Scott almost up into the rafters here. And let's see, Fordy's dad going to register the cover, and it's a 2 count. Can't quite believe I just said Fordy's dad is registering.
Great up and down from Fordy's dad.
Headbutt from Fordy, who's now is kind of settling into this a little bit. Scott sent hard across the ring into those opposite turnbuckles.
You can tell from his posture and the way he's looking around and making eye contact with people, making eye contact with the Lumberjack, showing that he is the person in the ring and he is in the match right now.
Scott getting unceremoniously tossed to the outside, and the Lumberjacks dealing with Joey Scott a little less roughly than they dealt with Fordy. Dropping him back in.
Lumberjacks picking favorites.
Well, it is his mum. Fordy for the elbow strike. Oh no, hold on. Scott is tied up here between the top and middle rope. and then putting the boots in with Scott unable to defend himself. Fordy talking some trash to his own father. Took Scott down. Referee there again and a 2 count.
No matter what his dad thinks, he has to stay an impartial ref and count the pinfalls as he sees them.
I think he's been totally down the middle so far. Scott again sent to the outside.
Same can't be said for the Lumberjacks, who are quite clearly taking sides.
Both mothers helping Joey Scott back up. Oh no! Fordy was going to drop the elbow. Scott's mum saved him. Here's a Russian leg sweep. Scott holding on.
Very impressive technical wrestling there.
Spinning predicament here for Scott. A 2 count before the kick out. What a clothesline though. What a clothesline from Fordy. Might have done enough.
Heavy clothesline.
Might have done enough. No, he hasn't.
You can see on his face that he thought he'd done enough there.
There's a little bit of a family feud going on here between Fordy and his dad about whether it's a 2 count or a 3 count.
The audience seems to be on the dad's side.
Pretty much everyone is not on Fordy's side. Scott getting to his side here. Fordy playing to the cameras.
It's hard.
Getting onto the cover here, which he finally does.
It's hard to support someone when even their mum doesn't. You know what I mean?
I think maybe at the point where your own parents are against you, and in fact your dad is refereeing the match to try and prevent you from winning, maybe it's time to reevaluate some of your life choices.
Or maybe you're just never surrounded by the right people, but you were making the right decisions.
Well, Fordy has him.
Which can be seen given he's on top right again.
Fordy with the pin and a kick out from Joey Scott. Really doing a fine job.
Has to be said, little slow on that count. Looks like a bit of favoritism. And Fordy seems to agree with me.
Look at him getting in his dad's face. What are you going to do? You're going to hit your own father? Of course not. The roll up from Scott. Fordy in a tantrum. Almost cost him the match. Scott now. Elbows backing Fordy into the corner. Big shot. Noise from that one echoing around the Essington Community Centre. Here comes another one. Gonna hit all 4 corners, I think, is Joey Scott. Maybe not. Fordy getting out of the way. Now Fordy unleashing with chops of his own.
Time to a T from Fordy, to be fair.
Suplex from Fordy. Once more with that height, adding extra impact.
Seems nobody in the room's on his side.
Clothesline. And another from Scott. Scott has that double underhook looking for the butterfly suplex, nails it perfectly. Scott getting the crowd on side. Well, there's Lumberjacks on his side. There's a whole building full of people surrounding the ring on Joey Scott's side. Scott up top. A moonsault, but nobody there.
Well timed from Fordy.
Fordy's going to look for the CV driver. Oh, knew that was coming. Hooks him up a second time here. Fordy able to free himself. Right hand, buys himself some time. Has him up on the shoulders again. And this time Scott was able to just adjust his position enough to not take the full brunt of the CV driver and then drop toe hold, sending Fordy into the ropes. A swinging kick into the face. Scott, I think, believes he is moments away from becoming the internet champion. Joey Scott climbing to the top here. Wait! Oh my God, what was that? He got pushed. His own flesh and blood. What the hell? What on earth was that? They were all attacking him. What is this? There's Fordy's mum,
Insane shift.
Slap across the face from Fordy. It's one of the damnedest things I've ever seen.
By your own mother. You said earlier it was hard to go against your own flesh and blood, but seemingly not.
It's a CV driver and a fast count from Fordy's dad. They were all in on it. They were all in on it.
And still the P.E.W Internet Champion.
Change of tide, change of familial bonds.
This is... I'm struggling to find the words for what we've just seen. Look at this.
Success is thicker than blood. Championship belts are thicker than blood, apparently.
Well, we are right in the home of Shakespeare here near Stratford-upon-Avon. It is a Shakespearean family tragedy for Joey Scott. What did we just witness?
Insane shift of allegiances.
Fordy retaining the internet title. Look at him, hugging his dad, supposed to be an impartial referee.
The thing is, as much as it means in the context of PEW, how much does this mean for them as a family?
There's so many questions here. Fordy, though, has one answer for us, and that is he is walking out of Ettington tonight, still the internet champion with both his family and Joey Scott apparently on his side. I do not, for the life of me, understand why.
Joey walking out without the belt, walking out with his mum, walking out without his mum, walking out without his dad, walking out without his family.
Soul destroying. Totally soul destroying for Joey Scott.
And you see it on his face, he can't believe it himself.